Good morning, class of 2029, and welcome to JumpStart. My name is Mr. Kling, and unfortunately I can't join you today, but I did want to introduce myself through this video and give you a little bit of information about me and what I do and some advice for you. I am going to be entering my 15th year at Monona Grove High School this upcoming fall, and this is going to be my 25th year in education, which is kind of exciting. But before being the associate principal, I was a teacher of English for 13 years. I was also a forensics coach, and I was a dean of students, and now I am the associate principal. I am originally from Naperville, Illinois, which is a western suburb of Chicago. And I went to the University of Wisconsin-Madison, went back to Illinois to teach, and now I'm back to Wisconsin again. So just a little bit about me. I am a Cubs fan and a Bears fan, so some of you will be very happy about that. Most of you will not. A little bit about my position. Like I said, I am one of the associate principals in the building, and I am going to be working with your grade for all 4 years. I'm also going to be working with next year's junior class, who I've already worked with their freshman and sophomore years as well. So the way that it works here at MG is that we work with a class all the way through graduation. So I get a chance to work with you. I just worked with this past year's graduating class for all 4 years in high school, and it was a very rewarding experience to see kids grow and change and develop. So look forward to doing that with you as well. Some of the things that I do in the building, if you're wondering kind of what my role is at the high school, some of my roles are going to be pretty similar to what you saw from those of you at GDS, Mr. Zaspel or Ms. Cook. But one of my main jobs is to help with any kind of conflicts that we have. So whether it's a student-to-student conflict, whether it's a student and staff member conflict, I am a resource to really help bring some resolution to those situations. You'll also see me a lot when it comes to school and building safety. So things like our education, things with all of our safety drills. You'll see me on announcements. You'll hear my voice over the PA systems. But I'm kind of the person that, along with Officer Wunsch, really leads a lot of the things involving safety and security here at Monona Grove High School. Also, a big part of my job is attendance. So I do monitor attendance and work with students on improving their attendance, setting some incentives, hopefully not having to do anything with like truancy or any consequences for that, but I really try to work with students on their attendance. I work with staff members and evaluate them as well, so working with teachers to improve their classrooms and other staff members kind of help them be better professionals. And then you will also see me a lot in supervising roles. So you'll see me at games or concerts. You'll see me before and after school in the halls or in commons. You'll see me during lunch duty. So supervising is a big part of my job as well. You're going to hear a lot this week about SOAR from your upperclassmen leaders and for the teachers in your groups. And I do want to let you know that is something that's really important to Monona Grove High School. The SOAR acronym really just sets common expectations for all of us. We have almost 1,200 students that call this school. We have over 100 adults that call this work. And this is all a community together. So with the SOAR philosophy, these ideas are important because it lets us know this is how we want to treat each other. This is what you can expect of the adults and the students in our building to make this kind of the best experience for students to go to school and for our adults to work. I would also say that our guidelines are important because it keeps our school safe. And it's also, this is a very high achieving school. We have some really talented kids here and they have some really great opportunities, and those SOAR philosophy really helps that we all can kind of do the things that we want to do and reach the goals that we want. You'll also see that SOAR acronym in some of your classes as your teachers in the fall start explaining to you their classroom philosophy, how they do things, what they expect of you. That SOAR philosophy also integrates into that. And then I would also say sportsmanship is important too. We have a really, really good student body that support each other with concerts and events, competitions, and games. And that SOAR philosophy we want to extend beyond 3:30 every day. So It's a really nice way for us all to know what is expected of us in kind of school activities and events. I will leave you with some advice that I have for you. You're about to embark on 4 years in high school. It will go fast. It doesn't seem like it now, but it will. And coming into a new school can be a little bit scary. And the fact that you're here in JumpStart, you've already made one great decision. So here's my advice for you. The first thing is to be in class, and to be in class on time, and be in class all the time. Part of the reason I say that is you are going to know what's going on. You're going to get all the supports that you can. You're going to have kind of a consistent foundation and develop some good skills, but attendance is going to be really important. Students that don't attend fall behind academically, and it's really easy to become disconnected from school. So good attendance really develops some good habits. I would also say to be assertive, and by that I mean seeking help when you need it. Every single one of you at some point in your high school career is going to need some help, whether that's personal or emotional, whether that's academic. There are adults in this building that are here to support you, but they're not always mind readers. Our staff are pretty good at noticing when kids are struggling, but if you ever need help on something, ask for it. That's probably one of the best pieces of advice I can give you. We have really good supports and really talented people in this building that can help you. The other piece of advice that I would have for you is to stand up for yourself and stand up for others. If you see things that aren't right, that kind of just make you feel a little bit off, or you feel like this isn't the way that I want to be treated, or you're seeing something that doesn't seem right, please say something. You're going to hear a lot of information in the fall about something called SUSO, Speak Up, Speak Out, which is an anonymous way that you can share concerns that you have about other students or just about things in general at school. Students have been great about using that responsibly and have allowed staff to get ahead of some things that were a little bit troubling. So again, if you see something, say something. That's a really great tip. Another piece of advice I would have is just to develop some relationships with teachers and staff. You're already getting a chance to do that this summer. Find your trusted adults. Find your go-to people. Your teachers, your coaches, your advisory teachers, the people that the adults that you see that are by your lockers every day, administrators, lunch staff. But really start to work on developing those relationships that will make high school a lot more fun for you. And I would definitely say try to get off to a good start first quarter academically. A lot of students that start high school off on the wrong foot, it really takes a long time to get back to where they hope to be. And so getting off to a good start just generally makes your school experience a little less stressful. And then the final piece of advice I would have is to set short and long-term goals. You know, what is something that I want to do today? Something I want to do this week, something I want to do over the weekend. Set those goals that are achievable. And then also, as you're in high school, start setting those long-term goals. And our hope is that those become more obvious to you as you take some classes and you explore some of your interests, and you know ultimately what you want to do when your time is up in 2029. So setting some goals is my last piece of advice to you. So thank you for your attention. I appreciate you listening to me. Again, I apologize that I can't join you in person, but I will see you when you are back in September, or maybe even a football game in August. Who knows? So with that, have a great summer. Thanks for your time.